Summer's winding down, kids are heading back to school, and the universe is slowly dying. So what better time to treat yourself to some brand new Second Wind merch? Because while all of life's problems can't be solved by spending money, some of them can! The long-awaited Adventure Is Nigh plushies are finally available for pre-order, so it's time to build your own dungeon-crawling party with Mortimer, Sigmar, Grinderbin, and Dabarella. I mean, just look at that spoon. On the more wearable front, head down to the Design Minds with Jay and Ludo, show off the Second Wind pets, or explain to your confused loved ones what the hell this means. My man. All available in a variety of colors. Just look at that Good Blood shirt, so teal, so peaceful. And celebrate our first annual Patreon-voted Fully Ramblematic with these Yahtzee, Jedi, and Sith pins for Knights of the Old Republic. Star Wars, it makes people on the internet angry. Head on over to sharkrobot.com/second-wind or click on the link in the description to get your hands on all the new goodies today. Okay, so first what we're gonna do is we are going to resolve a Sigmar situation, and so Sigmar, you are still down on the 3rd floor of Spiderwort Heights. Everyone else has gone upstairs, and it's been a little moment. What are you going to do?
I want to start casting a bunch of magic, but remind me, how much magic can one cast before it's too much magic?
Okay, so like in your spell book, it will say like spell usage, and so like if it says 1 action, you can only cast the 1. If it says like as a bonus action, that means you could do that and an action. If it says 1 reaction, that sort of thing, like you get that plus a regular action.
I'll be right back.
Okay. And so, like, you have to figure out, like, as soon as you start doing something, they're probably going to notice and, you know, get into combat.
Okay. That being said, I would like to cast False Life.
Okay. All right, I like
since
it.
Bolsters me with Necromantic Facsimile of Life. I gain 1d4 plus 4 temporary hit points for the duration.
Ooh.
At higher levels, when you cast a spell using a spell slot of 2nd or higher, you gain 5 additional temporary hit points for each slot level above 1st. I don't know what that means.
Sure, and so like, let's see here. You only have 1st level slots, and so it's just a 1d4 plus 4. And you know that's a healing one. So I'm even gonna say like that doesn't necessarily rouse their suspicion, right? Because that's something you would do to prepare for the zombies. You're not attacking them. You're not attacking them. In fact, one of these guys says, Jeremy, oh, that's a great idea. We should all get ready for the fight. Oh, yeah, let me get into my spell book too.
Can I attack before he gets a chance? Now that he said that to me.
Yeah, right now they do not. They think that you are Jeremy Nagenwife, so you would get a surprise round. Absolutely.
Okay, I want to cast Tasha's Caustic Brew.
Okay. Okay, nice. So they both fail their dexterity saving throws, so that is, what did we say, 2d4? Yes, 2d4 acid damage at the start of their turns. And so roll me 2d4. You can just click that triangle down there in the bottom twice and hit roll.
2 roll.
Ooh, dang. So at the start of their turn, they will each take 5 damage. And now the 3 of you, are going to get into some combat. Hey, what the hell, man? What are you doing? You've turned into a zombie. You're attacking us.
Sure, let's go with that.
But we're going to take a little pause from combat and head up to the roof.
Orbag Flaming Cheeto.
What? I forgot to hide their names. His name is Orbag Flamin' Cheeto. Because coming up with names is a lot of fun. Anywho, so here the rest of you are on the roof of Spiderwort Heights. Plants growing. There is a
so
large mushroom colony. Like, this is definitely...
Oh, Grinderpin, it's like you! And Dabarella points at the mushrooms in the middle of...
Like, sure.
Okay.
I mean, it'd be like pointing at like a cat and being like, "It's you." It's like, this is probably very culturally insensitive, but also not something he's horribly unused to.
That's fair.
Okay.
That's very fair.
I want to do a complete assessment of our surroundings, focusing on escape routes.
Okay, great. Yeah, you give me a perception check then.
You want one from me as well?
Anyone who's looking around.
Oh, I definitely want to know how to get out of here.
Sure.
Yeah.
You.
Ooh.
Yeah, 20.
Hey.
Synthetic
Hey.
dice.
Oh my god, that was almost
Nice.
Mortimer, your eyes are locked on this giant emerald man-shaped gem, basically. You have no clue where you are, rolling a 3. You just see something that you know is worth a lot of money, and you're like drooling a little bit. For both Grinderpin and Dabarella, you see a large gardeny area. You are on top of the 3rd floor of this building, and so you are quite a ways up. Each floor is about a turnstick, so you're 3+ turnsticks high. Dropping from that height will be difficult. There is a...
Excuse me.
Yes.
How tall is a turnstick?
Well,
I didn't want to be the only one. I don't know.
It's like 12 knives or something.
We talked about this when we talked about distance in getting to the next town. 1 turnstick is 27 knives.
Well, hypothetically, if Dabarella had to fall off the roof with the Jade Homunculus, just, putting out feelers for plans, would that be a survivable fall? Would that be instant, or would that have a chance of instant death?
Theoretically, a fall from this height is survivable, yes.
How many dice of damage?
Well, because there's
be rolled.
crates as well that could at least break the fall.
I think I have like
how
another
high
feat
stick to the crates?
skill.
Let's see.
No, I'm a cat. I've got like +5 in athletics.
Right? I got wings sometimes.
So it's 1d6 for about every 30 feet of fall damage, and so you would be taking if you fell from up here, you'd be taking 3d6 worth of damage.
Ouch.
I'm sorry, 1d6 for every 10
That's
feet.
survivable.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
1d6
so
for every 10 feet. You're a little over 30-ish feet up. If we want to use normal units of measurement and not my fantasy units of measurement that you guys forget.
Am I right in my
I need a post-it with those
Feet
on it that
are
I can have on
fantasy
my...
measurements to me.
That's fair. That's fair. So you'd be
I'll
falling.
take the knives.
You'd be falling from about 10 meters.
Am I correct in my
Fabulous.
assessment that that's another tower to the left of this one?
And that is another tower to the left of you, although it is an additional story up. That's why you can't see
Is there
what's
a
on
window?
it. There is no window to jump in. Theoretically, like you could, get up there if you had some good rolls, but it's another story tall. So
Okay.
you get up there, and Plebis starts looking at the Jade Homunculus and just like, all right, well, why don't you hand over the text that you found, and we can start studying this and make sure that our curse isn't going to affect us, or figure out how to reverse the curse.
Okay, I will pat my pockets urgently and go, text. Shit, I've got so many pockets. Wait, I think I can remember it. It's the curse related to some god of necromantic magic or something, and we need a prayer to them. Do you know any prayers to gods of necromantic magic?
Oh, well,
We need to appease them.
Dabarella does remember it though. Dabarella knew what it was. So
What?
Knew what was?
well, she at least knew that they were gonna like. I remember at the start.
That's right. Yes, you.
She had read a book thinking she was gonna learn how to make something.
So you knew. You knew more about the scroll.
Dabarella chimes in and goes, "Oh no, we don't. No, Mr. B-Man, Mr. Plum,
Plebis.
Plum Flower, Plebis, Mr. Plebis. I'm sorry to interrupt, but like I really want to be a chef. I read a book once, and it told me all about the thing, and it's a really bad thing to read it. So like we can't do that. We got rid of it because it was bad."
Well, sure, yes. Zombies are definitely a bad thing.
Yes, that's why we need to appease their god right now. As I recall, the ritual appeasement requires holding the homunculus up as high as possible to catch the sunlight. And then I'll, like, pretending to choose a random point and go, oh, over here should be fine. Dabarella, quick! You're the strong one. We need to hold it up as high as we can to catch the sun.
We're going to pause there for a moment as we dramatically cliffhanger this out and hop back to how Sigmar is doing in his battle. All right, so Sigmar, you shot caustic acid over at these two cactus folk, and now they believe that you have turned undead and are attacking them. So Orbag Flaming Cheeto is going to go first. Orbag Flaming Cheeto pulls out a mace, and this mace actually has a cactus head on it.
Oh, so cool.
And Orbag says...
That's like if I pulled out a mace that had a human head on it.
Oh, yeah.
Those exist. Those are real.
Those absolutely do exist. And he's like,
I learn something new every day.
Jeremy, I'm really sorry to do this to you, but you've obviously turned, and we can't have you going after Susan. So he swings his mace at you. Your armor class is not 18, correct?
It is 16.
All right, so his mace hits and does a mighty 4 damage. I just hate to hurt you. I just hate to hurt you.
But I have like extra hit points because of the false life.
That's right. You do have extra hit points. Oh, and he takes 5 damage at the start of his turn.
It's true. So wait, I don't think I rolled for those hit points though. It says I gain 1d4 plus 4.
Yeah.
Hit points.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, so you gained 7.
7.
And then you lost 5, so you're still up 2, which is pretty nice.
Sweet.
Oh, Jeremy's taking the hits too well. He's definitely a zombie. Oh, actually, though, but because he hit you with this mace, so like he notices that the mace doesn't quite hit where Jeremy's shoulders are and everything. He's like, wait a minute, is this even Jeremy? And the other cactus folk heads over to you and inspects you to discern that you are disguised. The creature can use its action to inspect you. Oh, intelligence against your spell save DC. Your spell save DC is 10, so he needs to roll an intelligence higher than 10. Ooh, he's not that smart. He rolled an 18, so never mind.
Shit.
Your disguised self crumbles and... That's not Jeremy at all! What did you do to Jeremy, you bastard? You also take 5 damage at the start of your turn.
Get hurt.
All right, Sigmar, it is your turn.
All right, so they're both like right in front of me now, right?
They are both right in front of you, correct.
Okay, they're already taking damages. I should attack them. Gritterbin gave me like the boost to my weapon, right? So I'm gonna go swords rather than ranged, and swing at the gentleman right in front of me.
Okay, great. Do it. I dare you.
Oh, right. I have to do that.
You do. 15. And +1, so that's 16. So yes, that hits.
And then I roll damage.
Yep, roll damage.
Teamwork. Good move.
6, and then is it +1 to damage as well?
Yep.
Oh, okay, so you hit him for 7. This
Sweet.
cactus folk is looking pretty messed up. And now let's cut back to the roof.
Oh, sweet. I think I can help with this.
So we'll cut back to the roof.
that.
And you know, because I have rolled their intelligence so very low, what I have decided is that they're going to kind of go along with this. And so they're like, we have to pray to a necromancer god. Well, I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't have the book, it strikes me as rather odd that you wouldn't have the book. You know, obviously, this is quite a big deal that you have going on here. But, you know, I suppose it wouldn't hurt if we just let them try a few prayers. I mean, we're all up here on the roof, right? And Susan, you know, big drag a cigarette. All right, make your dang prayers.
Okay, Dabarella, quick, bring it over here.
Whee!
All right, so you are going to take the homunculus, and where are you going, Deborah? I'll move it along with you.
Up to about here, where we think it will catch the sunlight nicely.
Of course. All right,
Right up against the edge of the roof, if you can.
so you have the homunculus in your hands, and what I need you to do now, Dabarella, is give me an arcane check.
Uh-oh.
An arcana check.
Oh, that cookbook full of
Nice.
mysterious necromantic
Right.
texts comes through again.
Wow. Yes, Dabarella. Yes. So as you hold the Jade Homunculus over your head, inside your very being, what you hear is, "Help me. Help me. You have to set me free."
I think we've just put the entire finale of this campaign in the hands of Dabarella.
Holding a statue!
Smash it.
Help me to help me.
If you're not sure what to do, we can move forward, and I have an idea, but I don't want to like interrupt you if you want to react in a specific way.
I know what she wants to do, but it's gonna fuck everything, and I know it.
Come on, Amy, how does Dabarella react?
How does Deborah? Because I mean, a 17. That's a especially for a character with like almost no magical ability. That is a very good check. What you hear is you have to take me to the sacred grove. Get me out of here.
She whispers while holding it up, because the only person that can hear her is Grinby. She looks and whispers, "Are you a friend or not a friend?"
That's a good question.
Well, since we're all close up together, I'll go, who are you talking to?
It's a statue, of course, silly. Friend or not friend?
I can be a friend. The concept of friendship is lost on a being of me.
Well,
Ask it what it can do. Ask it what it's capable of.
if we take you to the grove thingy, what are you gonna do?
Go home. I want to go home.
Tell it we can do whatever it wants, but we're surrounded by some very bad people, and if it helps us deal with them, we can do whatever it wants.
We can help you, but you have to help us first. There's lots of bad people around us, and we have to get out, and we can't help you unless we get out. But we're on a roof, and the only thing I can think of is throwing you off the roof. 1, will you survive? 2, do we have any other options where we all survive?
I have no power here. Only in the grove.
Well,
So, like, will you be okay if I throw you?
I mean, I'm a big crystal. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'm pretty sturdy. Yeah.
It won't break if I throw it.
I don't know. I'm a big crystal. You know, crystals are pretty strong. That's all I'm saying.
okay. We know there's some crates down there. Just hypothetically, could we see a way to throw it down and in such a way that it wouldn't be spotted by anyone up here? Like if they look down.
as soon as you throw it, they're going to be all up on you. Is what I'm going to say. In fact, like even right now, like Susan's like, these are some strange prayers you got going on.
Okay,
Were you whispering them?
I want to use that. So we can. They see us like doing some things, but can't hear exactly what we're saying.
Right.
Yeah.
So Grinderbin is going to look strangely at it and like place one hand on it.
Okay.
And be like, oh no, the curse is spreading. And I'm going to use...
The curse is spreading?
Yeah. I'm going to use one of my features called Magical Tinkering.
Oh.
As long as I have my Tinker's tools in a hand, which is going to be my other hand that is not touching the statue.
Sure.
I can make a magical effect on an object, and one of them is a static effect, such as up to 25 words of text, lines of shapes, or a mixture of elements as you like.
Oh,
Very
nice.
nice.
Oh, I
So
like where
I'm
this is
going to have like in scratchy like metal band font, like you all shall join the undead horde of my army, and like have it like kind of like a glowing, have some like nasty looking
great.
sigils around it, some skulls.
Oh, that's
have
badass. Yeah.
coming out of it for everyone to
Cannibal
see. And be
corpse. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, and Grinderbin, as you put your hand on the homunculus, also give me an Arcana check.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh!
Ooh, I actually have a
Wow.
points in that, but you know, sometimes you roll a 1.
Wow. First of all, wow. Yeah, you don't hear shit. Dabrella is just talking to herself.
I'm concentrating on this spell. I don't have time for these voices.
Yeah, so like this, cannibal corpse-esque lettering starts to appear. Oh, the curse is gonna get you. The curse is gonna get you. Like, oh yeah, I love it. Let me. Why don't you give me? I just want to see how they react to it. So give me a performance check with advantage, and I just want to see like if they're gonna hold it together, or if they're gonna be scared.
Okay.
Let's see here. That is a 10. All right.
10.
Kind of neutral. 10's the worst roll because it's just kind of neutral.
Right.
All right. So we are going to cut back to Sigmar.
Oh!
I'm sorry. Sigmar is in the middle of a fight.
I'm in the middle of the con of a lifetime.
Yeah,
This could
exactly.
define my career, man.
I personally think this is amazing rising action.
Oh, I agree. I love the cutting.
This is yeah.
All right. So this one cactus person with the cactus head mace says, "You're not Jeremy at all. This whole curse thing is bullshit, isn't it?" And swings his mace at you again, and is very, very upset about that. So upset that he misses, and he says, "Oh, that's it. I gotta tell Susan this," and turns to leave. After he misses his swing, you can attack him as a reaction. As he is leaving,
I will do just
you're
that.
safe. So if you would like to attack him as a reaction, go ahead.
Boom.
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 Boom. A 14
I want you in my
hits.
Don't forget that +1.
Oh, that's right. A 15 very hits then.
Oh!
Ooh, nice.
10 damage!
Hey!
Big 10 damage. So
Nice.
he turns to run. You slice him up the back, and he drops.
Yes.
Brutal.
And he does not get far at all. So this one, boop, I'm just going to use that face because that's a fun face. He drops to the ground. The other guy goes, Orbag. Listen to me, Orbag. And goes kind of into a rage and tries to attack you. And we'll do that now. Orbag was his favorite. By the way, they were on duty together all the time. Can't effing hit Sigmar, though. He's so overcome with emotion. He looks at his best friend. He's like, he was more than a work friend. He was my friend that I met at work. It's complicated. It's hard to establish those relationships in a work-like environment, and you knocked him down. But he misses you, so nothing really happens. And now, Sigmar, it's your turn.
Sigmar says back to him, I don't care! And then swings again.
Your interpersonal relationships mean nothing to me.
Ooh, nat one.
Son of a bitch.
Wow. Plus one can't help you there.
So that misses, right? So no damage.
No damage. Sigmar, what do we say with a natural one? Like you can, like not only do you miss, but you can start to feel like anyone that you care about, like your sister Ro, like you can feel she's disappointed in you. like she's back at the palace, like eating lunch, and it's just like, Sigmar's such a dickhead sometimes. Like you feel that, like leftover psychic energy.
She's not wrong.
All right, we are going to cut back up to the roof.
Okay.
All right, Dabarella has the jade up overhead.
We're doing our whispering thing. I'll whisper to Grindelbin. Do you have anything that could make a sort of like a bright flash or an explosion, something like that?
Smoke bomb. And we just jump down, but then what about Sigmar?
We don't have to jump down. Listen, we can just chuck the idol down, and I can use Spell of Minor Illusion to make them think we haven't thrown it yet. To make it look like you're still holding it.
As long as I get to yeet that statue, I do not care.
But I want to cause a little flash or an explosion so they miss the point where the actual homunculus is switched for the illusion.
Okay. Yep, I'm with it. 100%.
Grindelbin, what have you got on you?
How would a dim light do for you?
That probably won't do it.
What about the
Got
sand?
some bad news. What?
Who has the sand? There's sand. Someone has sand.
I have sand.
To throw in people's
Throw
eyes.
sand in their faces.
That's
But it had like sand.
That's gonna be a bit hard
I have
to
an item.
explain.
I have an item in my inventory called Magic Sand. Jack has to add. I'm not sure what it does, but I do have it.
You have magic.
I don't know.
Remember, you looked into the magic sand. It causes people to have disadvantage on perception checks.
Your tinkering tools, Grindelbin, can you make it like the idol emit a really blinding light for a second? Can you do that?
No, I can do a dull light and throw some sand.
Well, we'll just have to sell it with
How much sand is there? Could you not just throw it and then like it almost cover it? Like, is there enough sand that it just goes like and like smoke screens us?
We need to throw sand in the eyes of those three.
All right. Sand talk. We're cutting back to the fight. Figure out your sand shit. All right, he's down. Oh wait, we gotta roll a death save for him. All right.
They're probably too far for the sand.
Orbag is not looking good, is what I will say. The other cactus, in his rage, swings again at Sigmar, just so upset that his work friend is dying. Sigmar connects with you with his sword. I think I said sword. I didn't equip him with anything. It's fine! Sigmar, you take 7 points of damage.
Ooh, that's a lot. So I'm at 21.
All right, Sigmar, it is your turn. This cactus person is just ready to take you down.
I mean, the feeling's mutual, bro. I don't need all this energy. I'm just gonna attack him right back. I have no other options right now.
18.
Right. That is an 18.
19 hits.
That hits.
19, actually.
Oh, a 19. That's right. That
right.
Extra
That's
hits.
true.
Yeah. All right.
I think I know how to sell the dust thing. But we'll get to that.
I'm pretty sure they're going to be too far. They're too far away from where we are to
It's
effectively
okay.
use it.
You're gonna go over to them and throw it in their eyes.
That's 6 damage plus the 5 from his caustic thing, right?
So by the way, you didn't even, he only had 5 HP left. You rear
So I didn't even
back.
get hurt.
You didn't even get hurt because he would have to start that on his turn. So yeah, get your 7 HP back.
Yes.
So he rears
Sigmar's
back
so good at combat.
to swing at you, and all of a sudden, starts vomiting. Oh, bag. It was all bang and stinging. BFFs. And crumples over. I will remove you from combat. KC, where would you like to go?
All right,
Remember,
so I'm gonna head
you
to the
aren't in
door.
disguise anymore.
Yeah, I'm aware. So I want to head to the door and peek out to see if I can suss what's happened. I don't know what the time difference is in terms of how long I've been doing this and where they are in the conversation.
This has been happening back and forth. So yeah, right when you poke your head up, I'll get you on the roof. Though I'll just say you're poking your head up. Give me 1 second. Here,
Sigmar, you've got arrows of flash bomb. I've just realized.
Yeah, like if they can get that information to me, I will shoot an arrow at that statue, a flashbang
Do
arrow.
I see Sigmar peek his head up?
Ooh, let's give
I
me.
think as well, before we go through all of that, there's a real
Sigmar,
risk
you're
if
up here.
we aren't with that statue at all. If we throw it down, someone could just take it. Davide fucked us before.
That's true.
Should Dabarella jump down with them, could you potentially cast an illusion that looks like she's still holding it so that it can give you enough time to scare them off and then you get down to meet them?
My illusion is like a 5-foot cube. I think it's going to be big enough for just the Jade Homunculus, but not you as well.
Right. So Sigmar, you poke your head up and you see this scene. Dabarella is holding the Jade Homunculus. Your friends are over on one side. The enemies are over on the other side. Grinderbin, give me a perception check. Let's see if you notice Sigmar popping his head up.
Can I do one as well?
Sure. Go ahead.
12.
12. 12.
20, motherfucker.
With the 12, I'm going to say, Grinderbin, you see a figure. I don't know if you would definitely make out that it was Sigmar. Mortimer, you see Sigmar popping a head up.
Okay.
So how are you doing this?
So I definitely see Sigmar. So I'll whisper that to Grinderbin. I'll say, Sigmar's at the door.
Okay.
And actually, wait, right before we get into this, someone in the party roll me a flat luck check. Just a D20 roll. Just one person in the party. I need a who's feeling lucky.
I'm gonna vote
who has
for Amy.
the most luck?
My vote's on Amy.
Yeah, Amy, you roll.
I don't know what's happening, but you're holding the Jade Homunculus, so I feel like you're the one that should be making whatever this roll is.
Where
That
is
makes
luck?
sense. No, just roll me a D20, and it's just lucky. I'm just trying to see if you hit a certain number or higher, and then you will be incredibly lucky.
Hey!
It's a pretty good number.
Luck, if you've ever been a lady to begin with, luck was a lady with me.
That was my number, by the way. It was 18 or higher. You hit an 18. Dabarella, think back to your Arcana check, and like your very high Arcana check, you are communing with the Jade Homunculus, and you asked the Jade Homunculus if it had any power. And what you hear is a tiny voice inside your being say, "I can help. I can befriend." And what happens? Okay, so something is happening. You can't see yet. So go on with your plan for a moment.
Oh, okay. I'll switch using my spell or my ability to have the text to have that dull glowing lights come up. So now it starts to glow. And shout and be like, shield your eyes, it's gonna do something. And like run towards them and be like, look away. And like try and make a face to Sigmar. Be like,
It's gonna do something. All right. He gets the picture. Sigmar gets the picture. He shoots an arrow at the ground near Dabarella. Like, not trying to aim directly for the statue, but like in her general vicinity, just to get the flashbang effect to go off. I can do that.
You can. Are you warning them that you're doing this?
No.
Okay.
All I got was
Grinderbin's warning, but I'm not convinced he's gonna.
Yeah, Grinderbin is telling me to do it. I'm like, all right.
Okay, so Grinderbin knows you're doing it. So Grinderbin, you can shield your eyes. Both Dabarella and Mortimer, you don't know he's doing it. So I need both of you to make me a Constitution saving throw. You need to beat a 15. Or you will be blinded.
Well,
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow.
I mean, do you really need to see to jump off a roof, though?
All right, both.
It almost helps
I
that you
rolled
can't.
the lucky roll!
Both of you are blinded.
okay, I'm going to assume we were going with the plan, and I'm going to do that spell of minor illusion in the space where I last saw the Jade Homunculus.
Dabarella just stays still and goes, "It's happening! It's happening!"
What is happening is all of a sudden you hear, "What the hell's going on? I can't see a goddamn thing." Oh no! It seems the curse is overtaking us. What are we going to do? You hear.
Don't look.
You cannot see, but you hear chaos happening. So who can all see up there? Sigmar and Grinderbin, you have your wits about you. Give me a perception check with disadvantage, as there is a bunch of chaos happening.
I'm terrified.
Perception.
11.
Disadvantage.
11. 12.
All right.
Sigmar, with your 12, you hear something. You hear something in the distance. On these cobblestone streets, you hear the unmistakable sound of coconuts banging together.
The centaurs! They said they'd meet us here.
You hear in the distance horse hooves, and they are getting closer. Almost as if the power of a very lucky thing has drawn them to your location.
Because they looked after it! Can Dabarella hear it? Or
Dabarella
is,
is blind and in the middle of chaos. Dabarella, you are blinded, and it's a flash bang, so I can only assume deafened as well.
That's the bang part. People forget about the bang part.
People do forget about the bang part. So Dabarella and Mortimer, you are blind and your ears are ringing.
Well, Mortimer is assuming this is like make or break time, so I'm going to do the illusion and try to shove Dabarella off the roof.
I have to throw it.
You gotta throw it.
I just want to check something.
Mm-hmm.
Or jump off with it, and we could say, oh no, it took Dabarella.
Yeah.
Is there
It's up to
any?
you.
Can I use like my second wind or something to like get myself back in like to the moment to do what needs to be done right now? Can I use my second wind?
I will say, like, if you want to burn your second wind, I will allow that. Yeah, like, you know what? Let's burn it and have you do another Constitution saving throw to see if you can like muster all your strength and shake it off. So yeah. Basically, it's just giving you another.
Oh,
damn it!
Wow.
Just jump.
You are still blinded and ears are ringing with an 8.
The safest thing for me to do at this point is not to throw it, because that's when shit could go bad. I'm going to keep holding it.
Mm-hmm.
And Yeetster's gonna yeet. She's gotta jump with it.
You're gonna jump! Gosh. Okay. You are. Where are you jumping?
Off the roof.
Yeah, but like, show me.
Towards the crates.
It's towards the crates.
I mean, she wouldn't know, right?
Huh?
She wouldn't know where she's jumping. She's just jumping.
Oh no! I just in general, like that's just a general like so I know where she's going. Okay, so you are.
Yeah, because it says I'm on a wall anyway.
You are jumping towards the crates. That is beautiful. Let's see here. Roll me 3d6.
Oh, that's a d4. That's not the one. That's an 8.
You take 14.
I'd like to
falling
point
damage.
out I have 32 hit points.
Okay.
Must be nice.
She just brushes it off.
You take 14 falling damage, Dabarella. And as you fall, what you see, if you zoom out a little bit, is to the north of you, 4 centaurs rushing down the street, going, "We are here to avenge our fallen brother, the Hydra. Well, he's better now, but you hurt him very badly. We made him better, but you made him fall. It's complicated." The centaurs are coming. What's everybody doing?
Well,
I can hear that, I guess.
I'm maintaining the illusion of the Jade Homunculus with Dabarella not there anymore.
You can just say that Dabarella was consumed by the curse.
Oh my god! It took her!
Grinderbin and Sigmar, give me an insight check. Mortimer, you are still blinded and your ears are ringing, so yeah, you're maintaining the illusion.
I'm just focusing on selling the con at this point.
13.
Sure. Sigmar, with your 17, the 3 bad guys on the roof are blind and deaf. They don't know what's happening. Like, they don't see shit, they don't hear shit. They are confused and flailing around.
Got it.
Get us the fuck out of here. We'll probably be
I was gonna say, look at... Oh, go ahead.
Dabarella's off the roof.
Mm-hmm.
Grinderbin can see, so I'm gonna take Mortimer.
Because Grinderbin helps them. Wait, why are they cranky at us? Are they cranky at us?
Who?
No,
the centaurs are here to help us, aren't they?
Yeah, they're on our side, I'm
Remember
assuming.
the centaurs wanted to avenge the Hydra who was stabbed by Daverty.
Yes. Let's hope they're not as interested in maintaining hold of the Jade Homunculus.
Hopefully.
Because I was kind of hoping to flog that for massive quantities of cash.
Well, we need to help him. He's helped us. Dabarella's like hugging, like still holding the statue, like crushed up all in the crate. She just goes, "Thank you for sending friend. That was really nice of you. Can they hear you? Can the nice horse people hear you?
No.
Just me?
Just friend."
Aww.
Isn't it nice?
That's sweet. So I'm gonna grab Grinderbin, I'm gonna grab Mortimer, and I'm gonna force them off the roof with me.
Oh my god.
What?
Okay.
Then I'm gonna cast Featherfall.
Okay. I was
Yes!
Okay, on yourself?
It says choose up to 5 falling creatures within range. A falling creature's rate of descent slows 60 feet per round until the spell ends.
Couldn't have
if the
used
creature
that.
lands, I know.
Yeah,
They would have seen me before that.
When you had that, we could have worked the whole con around that. But thanks for letting us know, Sigmar.
No, I mentioned it after everyone left that I had Featherfall, but it was like things happened.
Too late. Yeah.
Okay, great. You grab Grinderbin, grab Mortimer, still dressed up as Barty, and feather fall yourself right off this roof, and
Peter Pan-esque. The three of you float.
Well, Dabarella's just like...
Right? She just freaking crashed on the ground. Dabarella's like picking up like piles of broken wood and splinters off of her. As you guys like, hello. I do, when Sigmar does this, it's like, oh, this is our escape. Perfect. You're like, heavens, it's consuming us. Don't look. Save yourselves! And as my voice gets further
I'm just
away.
wondering what the fuck's going on at this point.
And as you guys here, let me get you down here. As you guys float down off of the roof, the centaurs.
Dabarella gives them the Dabarella thumbs up because it's very indiscernible whether that's a thumbs up or a whoop.
It's kind of both, right? So the centaurs roll up to you, and you notice both Somwa and Prentif say, "Hey, there you guys are. We've been searching the Flora Folk town for like hours now. We just had a feeling that you were over here."
Can I see and hear again?
Feeling.
Can I see and hear yet?
Sight's a little fuzzy, hearing's still a little ringy. You can make out what's going on. I'll say both you and Dabarella can start to make out, like, if any checks need to happen, it'll be at disadvantage, but for right now,
I'll be just like, cornholes in there, cornholes on the roof.
On the roof. Well then, brothers. And they all whip out giant guns, miniguns, big shotguns, 6 shooters. One guy just has a bazooka. It's crazy. And they're like, "All right, brothers, let's go in there and crush them. Let's go."
Okay, have fun. Let's fucking go, everyone.
Yeah, get him.
Dabarella holding the statue says, "I don't know what to do, but the statue talks to me, and he says he's my friend, and you're my friends, and so I just wanted to tell you all that he said we need to go to the sacred grove."
Right now, I'm in 100% in favor of getting anywhere that is not here, so let's fucking scarper, team.
We can start running, and then maybe you can tell us if that's the way to the sacred grove, and then we can change directions while running.
We can decide what we're doing with this thing once we're in a safe space.
All right, let's be out.
Beat feet. All right, you guys start running away. In the distance, you hear a cacophony of 90s action movie mayhem. Bullets, explosions, all of that is happening.
Since I'm bringing up the rear, I will hastily remove my flower disguise and run after the others. Because I was sick of seeing this thing.
You'll hastily remove your flower disguise. Everyone else, you're just running?
Yeah. We are running.
Yeah. With trying to keep up with Dabarella, she's holding the statue.
Yeah, I'm assuming she's leading the way and the statue's telling her where to go.
Yeah, the statue's like, "I can show friend the way."
Sounds great.
Thank you, friend. He said, the statue, my statue friend says it can show us the way, so we'll just go. And she just continues running.
Okay, so you all leave the city, the homunculus in hand, whispering tiny directions to Dabarella in where to go. You head back into the deep forest, weaving and bobbing between trails when suddenly in the distance an eerie green glow fills the woods. You find yourself...
Oh,
the heck is that?
Nice.
That's cool.
In a hidden grove with toppled pillars, a dragon's skull, some gold, some jewels, and more importantly, like a feeling of immense power. And now, in fact, all of you can hear the tiny voice say, "Take me to the dragon's skull. Send me home."
Okay, time out for a second. What's in this for us?
Friendship!
You
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with friendship, and it's it for us.
You can help me.
But who are you? Who are we helping here? You could be like a god of necromantic magic.
Yeah,
for all we know.
I'm also a little untrusting of the voice I'm just now hearing. I would like this voice to explain its position. I was trusting Dabarella, now I hear the voice, I don't trust the voice.
It's a friend, and the friend helped us.
Help save its own skin, maybe.
No, I am a being from the ethereal plane, made of magic and light. Some might call me a minor god-like figure. I have been trapped in this jade for so many years.
Okay, let's address that point. Do you need the thing you're in once you're out of it, or is it going to do this? Is it going to be one of those crumble to dust jobs?
This jade?
Yeah. Do you need that thing you're currently contained in once you're out of it?
No. This is my prison.
Oh, okay. And can we get you out of there without damaging
Who put you
it?
in there?
Oh,
Hey, friend, I didn't ask. Who put you in here?
Oh, fine, if you care that much.
Ages ago, an evil wizard trapped me to use my connection with the ethereal plane.
Does this evil wizard have a name?
Of course the evil wizard has a name.
Oh, good.
Well, we'd love to hear it, Jack.
The evil wizard was Mole Cutpurse. Pretty sure he's dead. It's been hundreds of years.
Okay.
an
I always curious
interesting
about that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just remembered I have a stone of truth detection, so I'm going to get that out, wave my hand over it, say bugger nuts, and then say to the spirit, "What are you going to do once you're free?"
Go home.
And what are you going to do once you're there?
And what are you gonna do once you're there?
The ethereal plane is full of all elements, including elements of positivity and negativity. I am a being that is gray, mixing between them, making sure everyone lives in harmony. The mortal plane cannot comprehend what we do in the ethereal plane.
Okay, what's the truth? What's the stone telling me?
The stone is telling you that is the truth.
Okay.
Well, Dabarella looks at the statue and goes, "Okay, friend. Well, do you tell us that information, Mortimer?"
Yeah.
You all hear.
Okay, but do we know that that's true?
I'm not secretly using the stone. You've all seen me use it.
Okay,
like using it openly.
I understand. Mortals want treasures, physical objects. You want baubles and trinkets.
Please.
You may take whatever is left in the dragon's mouth, but I can offer you 2 gifts from the ethereal plane.
Oh, that sounds great.
Go on.
But besides the treasure left in the dragon's mouth, and
you look over in the dragon's mouth. There seems to be some gold and some gemstones.
But isn't enough to buy a nightclub?
I can offer you 2 gifts from the godly plane. One is a gift of luck, a boon, if you will. You may call upon me at any time for whatever need, and I will channel the power of the ethereal plane to aid you.
And the
What's
other thing?
the other one?
That does sound good.
And the other thing is the gift of knowledge. Other creatures from my plane have drifted into your world, and I know the location of 2 such creatures that would be worth so many physical trinkets to you, you would not know where to spend it all.
Eyeball the truth stone. Is it all greens?
It's all greens.
Dabarella looks at the statue and says, "Those sound like really nice presents, friend. But one thing, because you're my friend, and a promise means a lot. if we let you out, will you promise, like Pinky, Emerald, Jade Homunculus promise, that you won't hurt us and you will only protect us as our friend?
I have no pinky.
Well then, Emerald, Jade Homunculus, swear it. Like,
I have
promise,
a name.
You gotta promise.
I have
What's
a
your
name. My name is that of the ethereal plane. I can only show it to you.
And he's like, the statue starts like vibrating a little bit, and in the air you all see this shape. Which is
I can read that.
That is the best I can explain my name to you.
Nice to meet you, Fork Squiggle Circuit Diagram.
In your common language, it would probably translate to Jeremy.
It's a common name everywhere. This plane and the next.
This is the stupidest reality. Well,
Casey's just broken now.
All right.
Okay, Jeremy. Thank you for telling us your name. But yeah, even if you go and do real bad things, you do promise, Jeremy, that you won't hurt us, right?
I will not hurt you intentionally. And you may call on me for aid. Use the power of the ethereal plane as a boon in your adventures.
All right, sounds good. Sigma, your sister can't marry her lover. Sorry.
I wasn't too worried about that.
All right then. As long as you've made your peace with it, you can explain it to her at the next Thanksgiving or something.
Grinderbin does want to say, like,
just making sure we understand each other, that, these gifts are not required of us to let you go. We were going to do that anyway.
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't have to give you the gifts.
I mean, we'll take them. We'll be very grateful, won't we?
Okay.
Oh, we'd very much appreciate them. I just want to make sure that you know.
Yes.
Because, you don't put a backhanded curse on them sort of thing. That your safety is more important to us than the gifts.
I have been trapped on the mortal plane for hundreds of years. I have family. Like, I got people I haven't seen in millennia.
Well, let's get you out of there then.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not worried that anybody named Jeremy is gonna do me harm. So
I'm assuming we have to put it on the seat thing, right?
No, we put it in the dragon's mouth.
In the dragon's mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just get this treasure out of the way.
Yeah, let's do it.
You may take the treasure that is offerings to the ethereal plane.
Let me just clear a space.
Really make sure it's comfortable.
Absolutely.
I'll just sweep it all into my pockets.
I will give you those numbers in a moment. Yes, you sweep. You sweep the dragon's mouth clear of all of the treasures placed there, and you place. There it is. You place the Jade Homunculus inside the dragon's mouth, and the entire crystalline structure starts to glow and vibrate. And everyone, give me an Arcana check.
Zabarillas, don't fail me now.
Oh, bollocks.
Ooh. 22.
Hey.
Wow, a 1, 2, and a 3.
This is for Grinderbin's ears alone.
Grinderbin, you actually, as kind of the spirit, the entity leaves the Jade, you get a peek at the ethereal plane, like this immense world of like light and feeling. Like you can't describe the sight of it. It is a feeling of energy and light, something you have never experienced before. And everyone else, the thing stops glowing and it stands still. You don't see shit.
Okay.
Deborah just waves, bye, friends.
Mortimer doesn't give shit one. Mortimer's counting the loot.
Inside the dragon's mouth, you find 1,300 silver pieces.
Silver?
You find 80 gold pieces.
Are we splitting this 4 ways?
And you find an assortment of gemstones. I can get you the specifics of those later.
Okay, what's...
Is the Jade Homunculus statue?
The
there's
statue
still a
is
giant...
there. Yes, there is a
human-sized jade statue?
Correct. There is a human-sized statue made of jade sitting
Sigma,
there.
get on the psychic phone.
Get on the
Wait, I can-
psychic phone.
I can't do that back out, right? Like I can only.
And not, I don't believe you have the spell. Correct.
Yeah, I can't do that.
By the way,
Sorry.
1,300 divided by 4 is 325, so that's 325 silver for everyone. 80 divided by 4 is 20, so that's 20 gold for everyone.
Where is our
inventory? At the
gold?
top.
Oh, there it is.
Before this, I was all the way broke.
That was the only one.
Deborah was rolling in it.
Yeah, I had no money
So
whatsoever.
I had like 10 gold, I think, from character
Wait, so
creation.
how many
and that was
gold
it.
do I have now? 20?
20 gold and 325 silver.
Yeah, and then we'll divide up the
Fabulous.
gemstones a little bit later because there are some
Easy.
very high quality
Right.
gemstones there.
So Mortimer will turn to the party and go, well, I noticed old Sky Bollocks didn't say anything about those boons being offered to any of us individually, so I guess we're stuck with each other for now.
And
How else are we going to operate this nightclub?
Exactly. I'm glad we're all on board.
Dabarella first yells into the air and goes, "You said there were 2 other friends we could find.
Yeah, when's
Could
that
you
knowledge
tell us
coming?
about them?"
of course, I'm sorry. I got so excited about being sent home, and so
That's fair.
the information is psychically downloaded to you, so I don't have to keep doing that voice. You learn about the Vorothax, a giant creature with 100 eyes and 100 limbs that sits at the bottom of the great crystal lake, hidden deep within the cave of something.
Protected by Jason Voorhees.
This creature, the Vorothax, is hoarding the treasure of countless sunken ships that have washed ashore and been drowned in the Titanic Ocean. You also learn that deep underneath the celestial mountains, below the great Aasimar cities, is the locked home of the dwarves. Forever mining and building beneath their underground caves is a gargantuan worm with skin made of spikes and bone. King Fuzzyhug. Burrowing beneath the mortal plane, this massive creature has a equally massive heart made of platinum. And you would all know that platinum is the most valuable metal in
And that's King Fuzzyhugs, the giant worm
King
made of
Fuzzyhug,
spikes.
the giant word made of
And
spikes
platinum.
and bones. Yeah.
Under the Aasimar realm, you say?
Yes, and so as a group, you have a choice to make. You don't need to make it right now, but there, and obviously, if you don't want to do either, you can go start a nightclub, and season 2 can literally just be like people coming to your nightclub, which I'm totally fine with. Cave of something, under the mountains of the Aasimar city, or start a nightclub. These are your options. I'm okay with anything.
What we could do, just throwing this out there, start the nightclub, hire a good staff, and then when we want to go on adventures, they run it. We keep the money coming in while we're off adventuring. Come back with more money, reinvest.
Ooh. D&Ding, the Facebook game.
I like it.
Well, do we have enough to buy a nightclub? 80 gold won't go too far in the real estate market. I guess
I'm
there's
assuming
those...
the Jade Homunculus.
Well,
And there's other things there.
Well, my thinking was, if we're planning to flog the Jade Homunculus to Egalir now it's useless, we could head over to the Aasimar lands and get started on that worm quest.
I mean, won't Egalir be pissed?
Yeah,
Well, here's
kinda
my
thinking-
philosophy. Here's my philosophy. Once the money's in your hands, run away.
Mortimer just let us in on his little secret.
Whoa.
He's like, you know
Trade
what?
Secret.
Let's do it.
All right.
down.
Well,
Let's
we will
give it to
have to catch up with you next season on how that all works out when we get to season 2 of Adventure Is Nigh. Thanks everybody for watching and or listening. Maybe we'll have to do some sort of in-between episode to resolve Egalier and, of course, the booming nightclub business that you are about to start. But until then, thanks for watching and or listening. Once again, I've been Jack Packard, your DM.
I was Yahtzee Croshaw, Mortimer Rafflesworth Everwind Smythe, the bard whose instrument of choice was lying.
I was KC, also Sigmar Iceblood, also a badass knife user as well as archer, apparently.
Murderer of so many cactus folk.
I am Amy Campbell, and I have been Dabarella Yeatster, everyone's favorite ice cream scoop wielder, and occasional friend to all she meets. And statue holder.
And definitely statue holder.
#1 statue holder.
And I'm Jesse Galita, also Grinderbin, who chose friendship over profit, but also got profit, so that's cool.
You're kind of the worst shop owner ever. Profits all the way. But thanks again. We'll see you in season 2. Bye.
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 Bye.